Kenny Hawk. I'm the owner of Hawk Designs and River Raider Off-Road. We're here with our Tomahawk project. This is a 2010 Wrangler that we basically infused a World War II era Jeep with. It's got an LQ9 under the hood, which is a cast iron LS3. It's made it up to a 4L60E automatic transmission.
Pretty cool. I bet when you're driving it starts spinning, right?
Yeah. It's got two heavy duty axles. This is a Kingpin Dana 60 out of a 78 Ford F350. The rear axle is a GM 14 bolt that we welded Dana 60 knuckles onto. All Yukon gears all over it. JE reel drive shafts. The full hydraulic steering both front and rear. That's Redneck Ram that makes that, and it features an R-Tech truss to hold the ram cylinder.
What size tires are these?
These are 44-inch pit bull rockers.
Awesome. And the wheels?
They're 19.5 inches wide. These are some 17-inch TIS wheels, the Monster Edition.
What gears do you have in there?
Gears are 538s. They're all Yukon with the Yukon Grizzly lockers. We try to incorporate as many vintage airplane parts on the build as possible. The steering is actually original B24 steering yokes.
Oh, cool.
And this is the shifter handle. It's a B17 machine gun charging handle. That's what they would, when they had the turret guns.
Yeah.
That's what they charged the machine gun with. These are actually T6 Warbird flap levers. It was an old Warbird. Old vintage World War II era radio, and that actually controls the actual stereo.
What about these seats? Tell me about these seats.
The seats are made by Jazz Racing, and we took them and we cut them in half, and then basically re-riveted them back together to give it that old vintage look. Star Fabricating made the upholstery inserts for us, and then we have actual vintage seatbelts out of an old airplane. Check those out.
Oh yeah. What about the headsets? Are those working headsets?
Yeah, these are actually old vintage World War II era headsets that you can wear whenever you're cruising around in it. Sweet. The rear steer is controlled by this joystick, and it will also be controlled by the other steering yoke as well. So the passenger can control the rear axle. Exactly. But yeah, all the switches are all US made, old vintage airplane switches. All the gauges are old vintage airplane gauges.
Very cool. What do we got in the back here?
In the back.
Well, these bombs. First off, what's up with these bombs?
These are Via Air 2.5 gallon air tanks.
Oh, air tanks. Okay,
and then we welded the back portion on so that it looks like a bomb. Exactly.
That is awesome.
So this actually is run by a Via Air compressor, so we can air the tires up and down on the trail and run air tools and that kind of thing.
Nice.
These are actually old World War II oxygen tanks. So these were in the airplane that the pilots would use these at high altitudes and that sort of thing. We actually turned them into our fuel tanks. So you fill up the tank right here, and it drains into both of these tanks. Yeah. Genesis Off-Road made us this really cool vintage style dual battery box.
I see you have that looks like a fire extinguisher.
Yep. It's a Drake fire extinguisher
compressor, right?
Yeah, that's the Via Air compressor. And then Matt's Audio provides all the custom sub enclosure and everything.
Now these rivets are these?
Those are real rivets. Yep, okay. Real aluminum rivets.
So that took hours and hours of riveting.
I was so tired of riveting. Yeah, I have a lot of respect for Rosie the Riveter and all those people that put all that work in.
These tail lights, these are LEDs, right?
Yes, they are LEDs. Those are trail tails made by Max Built.
And there's another look at that rear hydraulic assist steering.
Yep. So this is a GM 14 bolt, and we actually put Dana 60 knuckles on the GM 14 bolt so we could have that rear steer axle.
That is kick-ass.
Yep. And Redneck Ram hydraulic steering setup.
Sweet.
Rock crawler suspension, 16-inch coilovers the whole way around.
There's the tail gunners right on the front.
Yeah, those are some T6 trim turbos. And then the tail gunners, they actually make motorcycle exhaust.
Yeah.
So we talked to them about making some custom intakes.
That is
kind of fit the theme of the vehicle.
And then you have a stinger up here.
Yeah, the front bumper, it's actually incorporated a couple wing tips right into the corners of it there.
And the winch, what kind of winch is that?
That is a Warren Xenon 10S winch. We just gave it a little bit of a repaint job to kind of fit that
OD
vintage.
green.
Yeah, green, yeah. They've got some halo ring.
Oh yeah, flip them on. That's a cool walkthrough of your badass Jeep. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Awesome job.